Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel startuplanes.com. I am More Tanvi, and as you know, these are the series of interviews that we are conducting for the promotion of some excellent startup across our country. Now the question is that why you should watch this interview. You should watch this interview if you are a job seeker. You should watch this interview if you want to invest. You should watch this interview if you want to know the merit and demerits of starting a freshly new business. So let's get started. For today's interview, we have Mr. Chetan Bhojani, who is a renowned management expert having more than 22 years of experience in strategic management, HR, and business consulting with global exposure. Add Value Consultants is leading management consulting firm providing services in the area of management consulting, global business, advisory, HR consulting, corporate training. It serves diverse industries such as engineering and automobile, pharmaceuticals, IT and technology, food and FMCG, and many more. So let's know more about this startup and let's jump into the interview directly. Good evening, sir. I am More Tanvi from Startup Lanes, and we are really grateful to have you on the board for this interview.
Thank you.
Sir, I will request you to please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Myself, Chetan Bhojani. I'm a founder and CEO of Add Value Consultant, which is a management consulting firm working into the global market. I'm also a founder and director of one of the startup known as I'm Happy.in. It's Add Value Health Solutions LLP.
Okay. So, sir, my very first question to you is that how did you come up with this idea of your company?
After working with corporate into the global diverse environment for many years, I thought of getting into my own venture, as you know, being into the Indian setup, especially coming from the Gujarati background. So it's always, it is into the back of mind to get into own venture. And when I came across the small and medium businesses, especially in India and Gujarat, so there are a lot of small businesses which has got the potential. So thought of serving this small businesses to supporting them in terms of the management practices what I have passed through in my corporate exposure. So I thought of getting into the business and have a career into it.
Great. So, sir, can you recall what was the most difficult part in the early stage of the journey?
Always entrepreneurial journey is full of difficulty and challenges. Here for me, like difficulties and challenges were a bit different. It was not in terms of the financials, but it was more in terms of getting into the market, especially when we plan to get into the small businesses market and the family businesses. The major challenge was to make people aware about the business practices or the global management practices. So creating awareness into the SME segment and the small business, family business segment related to the global business practices. That was the most difficult thing. Many a times it was like, meeting up the people and making them aware and making them understand about this business practices. So that was so difficult. Like I kept on meeting and trying to convince and make them understand. So probably that was the biggest challenge I came across.
Okay. So what was the market gap that you identified before commencement?
India has got crores of small and medium enterprises, what we call SMEs.
Yeah.
And most of the SMEs are into the family businesses. Now, family businesses and SMEs in India, they have got a lot of them, they have got good products and services. But many a times, because of certain factors, they are not able to expand. They are not able to get benefit of the full potential. So while doing this market research, while coming across a lot of SMEs and family businesses, I came to know that despite of having potential into the product, they are not being able to flourish. So that is what I could understand, that where these are the companies where they are lacking the management practices. So I thought and I identified that gap and thought of filling up the gap by supporting services in terms of consultation.
Sir, as you mentioned that you are from a business background, so the next thing I want to know that what is your business model?
See, basically, we are providing business management solution, and as we are working with the small and medium businesses, what we do is we get involved into the business practices. We come across the businesses. We try to understand their business in the customized way. We do gap analysis. We suggest them the business strategy, and not only designing the strategies for the business, but we do handholding for the execution of business strategy till the time we achieve the result. So that is where we get involved into the entire life cycle. So in most of our clients, like we have a longer period whereby we get associated with the client. And in terms of our commercials, like as we are working with the smaller businesses, we have a monthly fee structure. So that it doesn't hamper the financials of the businesses. So thereby we get associated maybe for 3 years to 5 years with an organization, and we help them to realize their business strategy as expected.
Okay, great. So, sir, answering my earlier question, you already mentioned your products and services in gist, but still I want you to specify the products and services that you deliver to your customers.
We are into a few major segments of business consulting. One is typically what is called business consulting, or what we call is strategic business consulting. Okay. This is the area where I would like to focus, where we get associated with the client on a longer term duration. Many times we call it growth acceleration consultation. So thereby we pick up small size companies which has got the potential in terms of their products and services. We do that gap identification, then we derive the business strategy for 3 years or 5 years of time frame. We help them out in all aspects. That may be the financials, that may be the operations, that may be their people management, process management, and all business area. So we help them to get the execution of those strategies to derive the result. That is where we help the companies to grow in 3 to 5 years time frame. So that is what we call growth consultation or strategic business consultation with execution. Okay. Another area of our business services or consulting services is what we call global business advisory services. Here we help the companies to get placed into the global market. Me as well as my business associates, we do have a greater exposure into the European market as well as in USA, other than domestic Indian market. So we help the companies, especially domestic Indian companies, to get placed into Germany, Italy, Spain, or other European countries, as well as in United States. We help them to do market research. We help them to have B2B tie-ups. We help them to get into this collaborations and strategic tie-ups or joint ventures, as well as we help them to expand their network into the dealer channel also. So this is how we help these companies to get placed into the global market. We also help these companies, Indian companies, to understand the European market well, because as I said, like we have a presence in these markets. And for past 3 years, like we have our presence through our associate teams in Germany and Italy. We have our presence in 2 locations in Germany and 1 location in Italy. So that is also helping us to enable our client to have a better reach into all these countries. So that is what we call global business advisory services. Okay. Again, into the same segment, global business advisory, we help the clients to get most out of their business exhibitions. Because in smaller businesses, many a times people are participating into the global business exhibitions, but they are unable to get the ROI on their investment of global business exhibitions. So as we do have that exposure into the market, we help the clients, we support the client. Many a times we accompany them into the leading exhibitions like Hannover Messe or Summit or so. So we help them to participate and generate the leads as well as convert those leads into the business. So that is where we help them into the global business exhibitions. So that is also under the banner of global business advisory services. The third portion of our management consulting services is HR and people management consulting. As having experience into HR and strategic business management, I worked with a lot of companies. I worked with Mahindra Group. I worked with an US-based healthcare IT company into HR and business strategy. So we are supporting the domestic Indian companies for HR and people management consulting. This service includes defining and implementation of HR policies, to develop and design the performance management system, whereby we get involved into the entire performance management PMS cycle, and we help them to get the benefit of the performance management system. Many a times on request, we support the client on implementation of performance management system. It's not just about designing the performance management, but implementation of performance management system. If required, we help them to design balanced scorecard. We help them to go through OKRs or any other modern system of performance management. We do HR audits also on the basis of the requirement of the organization.
Okay.
We have a proven track record of working on to culture development and productivity enhancement, which is greatly required for all size of businesses. So these are the services which are greatly important for all size of businesses, irrespective of whether the business is small, medium, or a large size business. So that is what is under the HR and people management services. And the fourth aspect, which is a small part of revenue, that comes from the corporate training. We are providing corporate training. I myself is involved into corporate training, and we have other team members, those who are involved into such corporate trainings. So that is where we support the companies for their business related training requirement. It's not just the motivational training. We do business related training that may be related to particular aspect of business, that may be related to say business development, that may be related to certain business model, or related to the cultural aspect of the business. So we provide training to a lot of organizations. We have provided training to a lot of companies in India as well as in Europe. So that is the another aspect of our business services. Other than the consulting, we are into corporate training also. So this is a bouquet of services. Many a times the client need multiple services. That may be HR consulting, that may be strategic consulting, that may be corporate training also. And sometimes client wants to have a specific part of a training or a specific part of a service. So we provide the consulting or the services based on the requirement. And in training also, like we do pre-training, that is training need identification, as well as the training and post-training activity. So this is all about the entire bouquet of our services in Add Value Consulting.
Okay. So, sir, as you mentioned that you work globally as well as domestically. So, I want to know that who exactly your target customers are.
Our target customers are mainly the domestic Indian companies, mostly, as I said, like small to mid-sized companies. And for corporate as well as the HR consulting services, we do so the comparatively larger size companies too. But for growth acceleration and global business advisory services, we work with the small to medium-sized companies. In terms of, if you look at the annual sales turnover, we saw the companies ranging from, say, annual sales turnover of 2 crores to almost 200 crores. So that is the best fit. And in terms of number of employees, if you look at it, it is anywhere around 25 employees to 1,000 employees. That is what is the best fit. And apart from that, we are supporting the startups also. So whereby we mentor the startup, we handle the startup and take them to the next level. So it may be any startup which is in the pre-idea stage to the growth stage. So all of this comes into the targeted customer.
Sir, as you mentioned your production services, so by that I came to know that there are a number of companies who do the same work as you. So I want to know that as a customer, why one should choose your production services over your competitors?
Right. Yes, there are a lot of management consulting service providers, and this is not anything which is new into the market. But yes, all consultants are working into all different areas, and this is very niche area of expertise. So the kind of solution we provide is more customized. As I said, like for small to medium businesses, it's not just something which is generic. So what we do is we are providing them tailor-made, customized solution. That is what is the global business practice is customized for the local industry. So the way we do it, the way we understand small and medium businesses, that is what is our specialty. That makes us completely different from the others. So they might be working into the business process development, or they might be working into the business development or customer acquisition area. But the way we work, like majority of the consulting firms do provide advice. They are not involved into the execution. There are certain companies which are only involved into the execution. What we do is we are involved right from the designing of the policy or the planning phase to execution phase. That is up to deriving the result. So that is what is something which is very special, which is customized. Secondly, the transparency and the proven track record what we have. We have complete transparency in terms of all the practices what we do. So that makes us, completely different into the market. And we have our niche into all different areas. Like we understand the businesses right from the business acquisition part to the HR part and the global market. So this is what is a combination what we have, strategy to global business exposure. So that makes us different. And the team what we have. Our team is having exposure and experience into all different areas. We have people from say 2 years of experience to 45 years of experience with us, and that too into the global market. I too personally have experience into Indian as well as the global market, European and the US market. So these are the things which makes us very special, and that gives us an edge into the competitive market.
So moving forward, there is an interesting question for you. If not this company, what else you would be doing right now?
Frankly speaking, never thought of this because I would like to live in prison. So never had an idea that whether I would have done something else.
Okay.
So this is the best thing what I'm doing and what I would have done.
So my next question is that what are your recent and long-term plans for your business?
We are providing multiple services. We started with people management and strategic business consulting services, and then we expanded our portfolio to global business advisory services. So our short-term plan is to get established into all these business practices, especially in the global business advisory services. And short to long-term plan is to expand our horizons, as we have expanded in last 2 years into the European market by providing services to our client in Germany and Italy. So we would like to expand more locations in the other European regions. And we would like to get into other financial business advisory services too. So probably this is what we will be expanding. And another area where we are expanding is related to the startup mentoring. We already started working with the startups. So we probably in the coming months, we would be expanding our portfolio more towards the startup related services.
Okay, so basically you have an expansion plan. So I want to ask that, are you planning to raise external funds? And if not now, then are you planning to do so in near future?
We are not planning to raise any fund as of now, and maybe not to the near or to medium term. Longer term, probably we may think of it, but as of now, we are not much of the need of the funds. For us, like the major important part is the intellectual property. And my major assets is the knowledge. So we would like to expand more in terms of the knowledgeable associates rather than to raising the fund.
Okay. So wrapping up this session, I would love to hear feedback on Startup Lanes, and also if you want to thank or appreciate someone from your team or friends and family, then you can do so.
For Startup Lanes, I would like to say Startup Lanes is doing a wonderful, fabulous job to support the small-sized companies and the startups. And this is probably, as per my understanding, this is the revolutionary step what it has taken up. And in the coming days, it is going to create a big ecosystem to revolutionize the society. And by supporting all the startup and small businesses, indirectly, Startup Lanes is helping to create a healthy and happy society. So that's a fantastic job Startup Lanes is doing. And yes, with that, I would like to be thankful to Startup Lanes for all this revolutionary work what you people are doing. Apart from that, apart from Startup Lanes, I would like to be first thankful to my wife for anything and everything what she has done to support me. Without that, I think it wouldn't have been possible. Then I would like to support all of my clients who believed in me, because consulting is something whereby the experience of your client makes a big deal. And we have clients who are with us since inception. Like we are working with the clients for past 9 years. We started in 2012. So for past 9 years, we have the same client, and we have a client retention ratio of 95% plus. Those who are with us for more than 3 to 5 years. So I'm very much thankful to all of my clients for making this happen, and thankful to all those lot of people who would have supported me directly or indirectly. So thank you all for making this happen.
Great. Sir, also thanks to you. Thank you for your time and for your crucial words. Thank you so much.